What's up, Virgo? Welcome back to SpeakAura. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. It was definitely meant to find you. I just kept hearing Virgolicious, so that's what I'm calling you guys, Virgolicious, or I should just call it this reading. We'll see what comes out in the cards, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that, Virgolicious. This is going to be a general collective weekly reading for those that have the placements of Virgo in their chart, okay? I've already pre-shuffled your deck off camera, as well as pre-cleansed and premeditated in the overall energy and space, making it as sacred of a space as possible, okay, Virgo? The only thing that I ask is that you guys only take those messages that resonate to you at this time and leave the rest that does not, okay? This is going to be, again, a weekly reading. However, time is fluid, so again, if something didn't happen yet, or it has yet to happen, again, only take what resonates. Now, you can be sure to check out your other placements on my channel if nothing does resonate and you just want an overall more clarifying understanding of what she could have to expect coming towards you this week. So enough rambling, let's go ahead and get to the cards. Did I start? Didn't start my timer, sorry. Okay, let's go ahead. What do we have, Spirit, for Virgo this week? Ooh, wow, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Okay, so we have the Star card in the upright with the Death card, clarifying. And then we have the Judgment card in the reverse with the Five of Swords in the upright. And then we also got the Seven of Cups in the reverse with the Strength card in the reverse. So I'm seeing some you going from a level of like loss or a past. We have the Death card here, so I'm not saying specifically like you could recently be experiencing a loss, and I do send my condolences if it's something that literal and specific, okay, Virgo? But I do see whatever this loss is to you, be it just you moving on from like past loss, the Death card to me also speaks about like past and transitions as well here. So with the Star card, whatever this transition or what may feel like some level of like a loss to you that you're grieving, of like past experiences, past friendships, past relationships, right, is definitely going to be healing to you, okay? It's gonna put you on a new path to which you have more clarity and understanding, even maybe so much more like a new perspective or found understanding on what you want out of life, okay, and what type of purpose you want to bring here. I say that because we have the Judgment card in the reverse with the Five of Swords in the upright. So again, the Judgment card speaking to just like the concept of elevation, wanting to go through some level of self-evaluation or self-transformation, right? Like you're in the process of making a decision currently about choosing what is worth taking risk and fighting for, more so specifically at this time, Virgo. About what, I'm not entirely sure. Again, you could more so literally be experiencing some level of grievances, emotional losses, right? That's really making you question a lot of those actions of what is worth it, right? Like what is truly worth my time here, my purpose, right? Like we only have but so much, and what is worth fighting for, what is worth losing for, what is worth competing for here. He's literally in the middle of a fight. There's so many different interpretations on this card, like whether he's losing or calling quits, right? Calling a draw here. And I feel like this is currently you for sure, Virgo. You're literally in the process of deciphering like what is it worth, right? Like what is life truly about. This is more so again like introspective energy, and I feel like it's not so much, well, again, there are outlying how do I put this, like outside forces, right, outside of your control, but I feel like majority of this energy is being sourced and pulled on from within right now, from you specifically, Virgo. We also have the Strength card here and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So again, that's also just confirming what I feel specifically. I feel like this is in an introspective time for you right now, so much so that it's bringing a lot of confusion, overwhelmness. It's making you question a lot, be a bit doubtive, okay? With the Strength card in the reverse here, okay, you're a bit lacking the courage about a certain level of esteem or a decision, okay, of what needs to be made here. This could also be just a level of transition of feeling like whatever this loss is to you, you're overwhelmed with feeling like, okay, this emotional loss, or even, you know, more so relational or familial, God forbid not, right, you know, is you having to even step up here. Like somebody is in a mindset of feeling like, damn, like I gotta take a hard look at myself in the mirror and feel like what is worth it. Like maybe someone is needing to be a mother, or not a mother or I'm thinking of like, you know, a matriarch figure or a patriarchal figure, like stepping up to fill bigger shoes, right? That's what I'm seeing. And someone's questioning whether they have the courage to do so at this time, whether they have the gift, the ability, right, the esteem. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, okay? So yeah, this is clarifying again to me that this is like energy of new beginnings that's not necessarily welcomed, but you're not aware. Like these things are outside of you, Virgo, but not anticipated, not expected, okay? And it's really having you feeling like there's a shakeup and a level of like esteem or availability of what you need to be present for or as. I'm gonna go ahead and use a second deck that's a bit more colorful and graphic and specific here. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we have emerged, destined affairs, disguised blessings, and sleeping with the enemy. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a more of a spiritual elevation or awakening. Okay, somebody may be going through like a dark night of the soul period, doing some like shadow work heavily, just going in, questioning like, again, those personal values, core values, beliefs, and what they want on out of life, like what they're willing to be able to gain from and pour into out of life here. Like what are the things that are worth pouring into and receiving, right, with this emerged energy. We also have the destined affairs and disguised blessings. So this is speaking to something that, again, may not have been prepared or you saw necessarily coming, like some type of unexpected, something you didn't plan for. And now you're being forced to question, okay, is it worth me giving my last or really fighting for this here? Okay, I've never really had to fight for anything in my life. I've never really had to think as hard, right, about something or contemplate as hard about some type of decision, right? But we have destined affairs and disguised blessings. So this is something also with the Judgment card in the reverse here, a level of like processing elevation, like you're currently in the midst of transitioning here. This is something that is destined for you. It's like you're supposed to be at this place currently at this time. About what more specifically, I don't know. We can clarify in a second. But with sleeping with the enemy, I feel like this is not so much so literal. I feel like this is just you having a lot of sleepless nights, being really confused and feeling like, again, I mean, this could be a romantic thing. You feeling like you're outgrowing this person more so emotionally and spiritually, and it's got you really questioning, again, is it worth fighting for this connection, growing with this person, or filling on these shoes, taking in these roles, filling up this role here, right? For whatever this loss may be, like having to do more. If you run through like an divorce, I feel like, you know, like playing two roles at once or more roles than expected or anticipated, it's got you questioning the people around you or just yourself, like whether you have the ability to do this. And even if it's not just, and I say sleeping with the enemy because it's so much so like to the surrounding energies that surround you, okay, Virgo, like it's very much so up in your head right now. Very much so. Tell me more. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, we have like 2 minutes. Okay, Spirit, what is some advice Virgo can take this week to best guide them in making a decision for what they want to fight for, or is worthy. It says family squabble and for the streets here. So this is definitely speaking to me like, yeah, this is like, I was picking up on like maybe like a older sibling, or like someone who, like, I don't want to speak to the loss, but like losing a matriarch or a patriarch, someone having to step up in ways with regards to like family being a structure, a role model here, someone for people that are willing to fight for or worthy of fighting for. But with for the streets here, it's like somebody having to choose between a rough life, going on to a new path, and making, you know, more clear-headed decisions, and focusing on, you know, for the sake of family, like healing familial like curses. Okay, I know that got deep really fast and we about at the end of the reading, but that's what I'm seeing. These two cards specifically really clarified like a lot of this past energy this week, or off of this month. Like there could have potentially been a lot of loss or grief. Where I am, there is a lot of violence going on around me, and I can't ignore the fact that like we got the for the streets card here. So like with the guns and all that, just somebody is at a point in their life where, again, they're being forced to really think about what is worth their livelihood, their well-being. Is all this really worth it? Is this lifestyle really worth attaining, you know? But what is the purpose? Like, what is, someone's trying to go through a dark night, of the soul, transitioning to understand their values, their core meaning, so they can get a better perspective. Shit. Sorry guys if I'm going on. I feel like I'm going on now. But yeah, so that they can get a better perspective, again, of like, is this rougher life worth the means? Does the means justify the ends, essentially, is what I'm trying to get out. So I will leave you all with that, Virgo. I hope that there was a message in here for you, okay? One that helps you understand that you are on the path, the right path, of just being in an energy of wanting to reflect and reconcile and heal, more so specifically do the healing work. The star card is very much so about healing, so I commend you for doing that much, okay? Especially in the past energy, you're overcoming something currently in this time that I see you being a bit uneasy with regards to this transition, okay? But I can assure you that taking the time out to really do this self-work will reward you in the long run, okay, Virgo? So I hope, again, there was a message in here for you. If it was, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, give me a little heart in the comments here, or, you know, whatever. If it did not resonate, be sure to check out your other placements, again, on my channel, and Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I hope that you guys have a great week, Virgo. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.